Hi guys, how are we? Of course I said 3:30 thinking I'd have plenty of time, and then my DoorDasher called and they were lost and blah blah blah. So here I am. Sorry I'm 4 minutes late, but I am going to set this up, or just prop this up real quick and grab a couple things I need. This house, every time I'm trying to clean, I end up pulling more out. Well, now I've unloaded all my suitcases, so as far, and I've done all my laundry, so oh my goodness, it's gonna be a nightmare trying to get this house finished today, and with the birthday party tomorrow and whatnot. So I'm just gonna prop you guys up real quick on the tripod, and then I just need like 3 minutes and I'll be right back. But I didn't want to be late and not tell you why or what the heck was going on. I have like 7 different tripods now and lights, and I said I wanted more equipment, but Lord. And I will fix this lighting when I come back in. Ooh, that's no joke, is it? Let's see what different settings we have. Oh, I like that one. Okay. So I'll be right back. All right. So I'm hoping I don't have a nip slip I'm wearing. I'm like, I'm done. I'm going to start wearing whatever I want to wear. Dang it. All right. I'll be right back. Ooh, I can take this out to be washed. People are so patient. I'm sorry. It's just chaos. I'm like, it's always chaos, really. I like to think I'm an organized person, but when you just own as much BS as I do and such, I can't wait until my lease is up to move somewhere where I have space and closets. Hi. How are you guys? I don't know if you're still with me. You're like, where the hell did she go? Okay, so tomorrow, June the 9th, my precious baby girl turns 8 years old. Hi there. So I'm gonna kind of talk some gifts with you guys. I would love your opinions. I usually go like really crazy with the gifts, but I don't want her to be spoiled. You know what I mean? I want her to understand that I reward good behavior. Hi there. I reward good behavior, and that, I mean, birthdays are birthdays, so you get presents, but I also just don't want to go overboard. My family tells me every year, like, whoa, chill. You treat it like a sweet 16, but it's not like I overcompensate with gifts because she gets so much love, but gifts are great. So I'm like, why not? Why can she not get love and gifts? And I feel like a lot of the family, well, we don't really connect with family. We don't do like cousins, all that. It's just really my grandparents, myself, my mom when she's not being flaky, which whatever, and that's it. So I'm like, it's not like she's getting so much from so many different people. And then every year during her birthday, they're usually out of town or we're doing something. So we always set the birthday party towards like the end of the month or the beginning before we're gone. So I think it's really important to have birthday parties. I always did. My mom was interesting, but even she made sure, I always had a birthday celebration. We always went somewhere I wanted to go or had sleepovers and did something at the house with my friends. So yeah, that's important to me. It's great to get together and have, a family birthday. But I feel like that's what you should do on your birthday. Like her birthday is the 9th. So on the 9th, we'll get together. We'll go to my grandparents because their space is larger, and we'll do cake, ice cream, some games, and then gifts from the family. And then what I do is I usually kind of hold back on like one or two and surprise her with those at her birthday party where she has friends. So she will get a birthday party. We're up in the air. I wanted to do like a mini circus. There's this great company. My grandparents have renovated their house. Like, oh my gosh, it's so stunning. And the deck is so huge. And they have no social life. So I was like, don't you want to, like, I know you did this for you, but don't you want to show it off? So I was like, how about we do this? She can invite a couple kids from school, but there's so many kids now in the neighborhood she's close with that we could just make like a block party. And then they bring a bounce house, ponies, face painters, balloon stations, paint spinner stations, popcorn. There's different stations. So it's like a fair. So I thought that would be really cool and a good opportunity for my grandparents to get to like showcase their house and put their neighbors to shame, honey. Okay? Now, there's some beautiful houses, but my grandparents really have done that. The interior, the backyard, the landscaping, different. It's so gorgeous. So I want it to get its time to shine. We do, Defy, which used to be Spider Monkey and Urban Air and all those things so often that I'm like trying to convince her to switch it up and do something different. There was a place, I remember one birthday party I went to. I remember her name and everything, first and last. We ice skated together, and it was the best birthday party I ever went to. And we went to this indoor zip lining place. And I know a lot of like Urban Air has a zip line and there's zip line, but this whole place, you guys, was just zip lines. It was really cool. So I was interested in finding that. And she's just like, let's do Skate City. I'm like, no, we've done Skate City. Let's progress. Like, let's do something else. But it's her choice ultimately. So I don't know what's going on at the party yet. You'll get the details, and I'll probably do like a YouTube video of the whole party. But as of now, I just kind of wanted to run through the gifts. What I'm giving her, I kept it smaller. She's got everything she could get. A few years back, I bought her the Hot Wheels Wild Thing, which is so cool. If you haven't heard of it, you should check it out. It's like, how do I describe it? It's like a tripod. It's on 3 wheels, and it's almost like you sit inside of it like a shell, and then there's 2 levers, and if you push them forward, backwards, and then if you do it like this, you go in circles really fast. One for a kid, it's pretty fast. For me, I was surprised. So for a little one, it feels like they're on a roller coaster. So she has that, and she's used that maybe 2 or 3 times. She's got a hoverboard, which she kind of had to wait to use because I wanted to get her a fancier one, a heavier one. It's like an adult one that lights up and plays music and does all this. She's starting to get into that. She's got her bikes. She has a Nintendo Switch Lite that I bought from my house, but she was disappointed. She really wanted the detachable remote. So for Christmas, we all went in and got her another system for my grandparents' house and a giant, like a 70-something inch flat screen high-def TV. Like, her TV is nicer than mine. So to me, I'm like, I want to be careful with the spoiling and just, giving. And I want her to understand, like, going into her adult life, I don't want her to be like, why don't I have a flat screen TV? Why don't I have it? Because at some point, you're going to have to finance yourself. So it's like, it's hard to balance because is that spoiling with the modern age? I used to get tennis balls and electric toothbrushes and ice skates, but it's like the times have changed, so I don't feel like it's excessive because she's not the only one. I feel like all her classmates too, so whatever. But you tell me what you think of these gifts. I think they're a little bit advanced, slightly more mature perhaps, but she's into what mommy's into. She sees me doing my thing. She's into the fashion. She's been saying forever, Mom, I want a Michael Kors backpack. I want a Coach bag. Can I have a Louis Vuitton? I'm like, hey, you tripping now. I'm like, I just made my first purchase, my first Louis Vuitton within this year. So, and I have busted butt. So I want her to understand that she has to work for some of those things, but ugh, I couldn't hold on. So let's start with that one, okay? And what I'm talking about is, and I didn't even mean to do this. This wasn't a plan. I just know she kept saying that she wanted a bag and, you know, she wants my bags. And then she really goes, when you die, can I have all your bags? And I'm like, do you want me to hurry up and die so you can have all my bags? And she's like, no, no, no. And I was like, okay, then we're good. Yes, they'll be yours. You know, whatever. Don't liquidate them. You better keep them and treat them well. Wipe them down. But I really thought it was time at 8. She's very responsible, and I think that she'll treat it really well. Shoes, that's another story, but I'm really hoping, because if not, I'll revoke it, and this will become my gift. So I was online, and I was on Instagram, and up pops a Coach ad, and it was a Disney drop that they did, the Disney Princess drop, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I realized how fast they were going. So I called my mom and I was like, hey, she really wants this bag. I think it's age appropriate because it's got the Disney Princess franchise on them. Which bag should I go with and should I do it? And I got a pretty good deal. So I was like, okay. So I chose Belle because yellow looks so good on her skin tone. And I thought Belle just, like, some of the faces were kind of scrunched and looked a little strange. I didn't really love the Cinderella blue. The one that had all the carriages on it was way more expensive. Like, I felt that was too much for her. And then I realized, you know what I mean? My daughter is mixed. We're ethnic. I want her to really understand that because, you know, she is raised with my Caucasian family members. She doesn't see her father's side of the family and really isn't exposed to our African American side. So I'm like, you know, I just definitely want her to understand and embrace her culture and know where she comes from and be proud to be a little black girl. And just because she's lighter skinned, you know, she's mixed, but she needs to know that she's got that in there, and I want her to understand her roots, you know. So anyways, without further ado, I selected Belle, and then I spoke with my grandmother, and she was like, Tiana. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think my grandmother knew who Tiana was. And her favorite color is green. And Tiana was green, Belle was yellow, Cinderella was blue, etc. So I quickly tried to call and was like, can you change it? And it was too late. So what I went ahead and did was just double spend and then order the Tiana bag as well from Coach. And then Coach just went ahead and canceled the other order. And, you know, I waited 5 to 7 business days and I was refunded for the Belle bag. So this is the Tiana bag. And what I did, see, in this one I saved a little too. I felt like I wasn't spoiling her too much because I didn't get her the full crossbody. Look how large this is. This is the camera bag. She's a little thing. This is a crossbody for me. She's tiny. So I was like, perfect. It's a little bit less expensive, but to her, it's the bag. And I have not opened it at all because I want her to really get to, like, unwrap it, but I do want to kind of give you a peek. So I'll open up as much as I can without, you know, opening it. I don't want to open it. It's her gift. So this is the first time I'm even seeing it. Oh, wow. That leather, that pebbled. Oh, see, I don't want to pull that off. Okay. The pebbled leather is so beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at their little smile. Tiana. How cute is that, right? And this isn't something I'm just going to let her carry around every day either. You know, like, she gets so excited when we go out and do restaurants and things to get dressed up. And I can just see her. I know my daughter. I can see her face. She's going to be smiling so hard and holding the strap and holding the bag. And she's just going to love it so much. So that is the Coach, let me see here if I can give you the specifics. Tiana MN camera bag. And that's large, you know what I mean, for a camera. That really is a large camera bag. That's crossbody to me. So it was retailing at $278. I think I had like a 10% off or something that I used. Nothing big. So that's that. I think that's the only thing that's going to get to go in a box, because the next one I'm going to talk about is so large. It's already in a box, but here, let me put this up kind of while we talk here. So I always worry the dog's going to come running in here and jump on it and go crazy. So just give me 1 second. I want to make this video short enough that I can post it on a couple different platforms, but I don't know if that's going to happen because you guys know I like to talk. I'm a talker. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't look like it's even been open, because I really want her to feel like she got the opportunity to open it. This has been sitting. I thought she was going to find it because I'm an idiot. I'm really bad. We're in a small space. It's hard to hide stuff. And if I put stuff in the closet, then I send her to the closet and she'll say, but Mom, you said there's gifts. And I'm like, damn it, just go in the closet. Just don't look. And then I'm like, oh no, that's not going to work. Never mind. Or I leave stuff out. Like, you know, I'll be getting ready to wrap stuff and then leave to go get her, go to martial arts. And by the time we get back and I forget it was out. So I really wonder if she had seen it, because then when I asked her, take some guesses of what you're getting, she said, am I getting a bag? And she didn't really technically ask for one, so that worried me. But the way we talked, I don't think she knows. But whatever, it's been sitting in plain sight over there in my shoe and purse dividers, and I think she just thought it was just another one of Mommy's bags. Okay, so the next one, I'm not going to physically go grab and show you because I'm going to be doing a video today of the full assembly. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to talk to you guys and give like step-by-steps, because I always think that's what I'm going to do, and then as I'm doing it, I realize sometimes as I'm learning, it's hard to explain to you. So I might just kind of time-lapse it and then type written instructions, or just put it up in general, and then if anybody has questions or wants specifics, I can go back through and break down the instructions. But it is an electric scooter. That is why I started our conversation with the stuff about all the wild thing and all of the electric technology that she has and outdoor toys like that. My grandma has, like, what is that, Pellington? The electric bicycle that has never been ridden. Like, they just have a garage of stuff they don't use. The sleds are the only thing that gets used, and like roller skates. So I was hesitant, but she's been talking about it for over a year, and I just feel like last year she wanted for, she wasn't ready, you know what I mean? So now she's tall enough, I think, and her weight and all of that, it's good. She should be okay. But I didn't want to buy like a rinky-dink scooter either. Like, oh, she's little, so let's buy a 2-mile-an-hour scooter. She outgrows that, and what's the fun in that, you know? So I did find one that goes up to 15 miles per hour. I was really impressed with that. And then there's settings, from my understanding, that where you can like set it where they can't go that fast. But if she's gonna, then she's gonna. Let her go. Let a girl go. I got my first electric scooter, I think I was about 11 or 12. It was my favorite freaking thing. And I remember my grandparents, they set up a scavenger hunt. So they're like, okay, you got to go to your room to get your last gift. And I went in there, would be a note and like a clue and go here and here. And so they were just sending me all over the front, the backyard, the house. And finally we get down to the basement. I open a closet door, and there it was in all of its glory. This beautiful red scooter. I had one that was like the little Euro style ones with the seat and the handles. And it had a horn. It had blinkers. It had everything. I'm pretty sure this one has a radio. I'm like, I'm 27, okay? So 16 years ago, they've come a long way. I'm sure that the ride is smoother, the wheels are better, everything. So I'm so excited about that. I really wanted to get her the one in blue, but it wouldn't have come in time. And I looked at so many other brands, and this one just seemed to be, oh, this is what I liked about this one. I know that I loved my seat, so I was like, I wanted to have one with a seat, but I know her, she probably is going to want to stand. So I wanted to find one that you had a detachable seat where you can remove it, so you can ride it standing or you can ride it sitting. And then I felt like, okay, she might kind of grow with it more. I think she'll be more into standing now, but it goes up to 15 miles per hour. It should keep her interest for a few years, and hopefully her friends will start to get some too. Like my neighbor had one and we would ride together. So I thought this was the way to go. I'll look real quick if you want and give you guys the name brand, but I'm literally going to turn around, eat real quick, and then do the video of the assembly, and I will start it with an intro discussing the brand, everything else, where I got it. I'm pretty sure I ended up going through Amazon. I don't think it was a Razor. Yeah, let's just wait. I don't want to give you bad information, but that's the next gift, is her electric scooter. Okay, moving right along. From here, I feel like they just get a little bit smaller. I did get her a another game for her Switch, which was some Harry Potter game. I already sent that over to my grandparents, so I don't know diddly squat about that to tell you about it. So we're 3 gifts in. You guys have to tell me, is it enough? Did I get enough? Is it about quantity or quality? Did I do too much? Do you think that I should reel it back in a little bit? Because I'm also going to give her a season pass. I wanted to give it to her now, but my grandma convinced me, don't spoil her and wait. So what I'll do is, like, in a week or two, once we're really settled back in, I'll plan a date to take her down, and then I'll just buy it and surprise her, so that then she's getting extra gifts after her birthday. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I'll spread out the gifts. So that would be for the season pass, the Coach bag, the electric scooter, and the video game. And now we have... Okay, so this Roblox thing, do you guys as kids, or do you yourself play Roblox? I've installed it because she gets so excited. She's like, Mommy, when I'm at Grammy's, I'm going to text you on Roblox. And I want to get her a phone. I feel like I'm ready. I want to be able to talk with her all the time. But I know at 8 years old, I mean, gosh, is that ridiculous? I don't know. It's just we're close, and she is so mature, but I just don't want to spoil her rotten. I don't know what to do. So you guys tell me. But Roblox, I don't know really much about that either. So every time we're at the grocery store, I've seen her looking at these, and I finally asked her, what is that? And she explained, you know, that you can buy things in Roblox. And I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. I never got into buying extras and games and stuff. Play your butt off, get good, get your points, and get your stuff. But then while we were on vacation, we were laying in bed one night. I let her stay up late because we were on vacation so that she could play. And she was on there playing with her best friend slash neighbor. And sorry, something is driving me crazy. She was like, I want to play with Kinsey. And I was like, okay, then go play with Kinsey. And she was like, I can't. And I was like, yes, what do you mean you can't? And she was like, she's in here, and pointed in like one of the worlds or rooms. She's like, she's in here. And I was like, then go in there. And she was like, Mom, I can't. That's why I need that card I keep showing you. So I was going to get like $40 on it, but I have no understanding of how much anything costs. So my grandma said, no. And then I called my mom and was going to get a higher amount and just have her kind of give it to her. But drama, she, I guess, won't be attending. So I just went with $25, and I figured that way I can watch her play and see for a second how much the things cost. And if it's super expensive, then I think I'll go buy her a second $25 card. But for now, we just got the $25 Roblox card so that she can go into the worlds or buy whatever or do whatever it is that she does. I really hope that she doesn't make it a habit. But then I think about how I collect like Pokemon cards and stuff. Those cost money each time. So if this is her thing, then this is her thing. So maybe I should kind of reward her, you know, chores after every few weeks, get her some Roblox points. What do you guys think? Let me know. Do your kids play? Do you play? How much is this really gonna, what is this gonna do? You know, I Googled it and told me it was like, that's like 1900 points. I don't know what that means, so whatever. But yeah. And then if you know me, you know I love wrapping paper, gift bags, tissue, foil, any kind of decorative stuff. If I'm gonna have to give a gift and spend money, I usually end up spending just as damn near on the bags and whatnot. And I was like, I want to wrap her presents. I feel like for a child it's fun to rip and all of that, but basically everything she got is just like more baggable. Oh, and the scooter I'm gonna have pre-assembled and charged and ready to ride, because there's nothing that sucks on Christmas morning when you open like your gaming system stuff and then your parent, you know, they're like, can you make it work now? Can you set it up now? Can you? So then instead of cooking and doing what you're trying to set up the game, or the kids have to wait. So I always try to have things pre-assembled, which kind of takes away the fun of unwrapping it, but the look on her face when she sees it sitting there and is able to hop on and ride, worth it. So bag wise, got this. And you know, I didn't even think to look at the size and measure it. This is probably going to pop out the top, but I thought this was so beautiful. I have some silver wrapping paper, and she's like me. She's like super, I like the black and the white and the monochrome and just like the classy and elegant prints and patterns. You know, most kids want like llamas and dolphins, and she appreciates a pretty package. So I thought that was really gorgeous, and I have this beautiful silver tissue paper I'm going to use inside of there. And yeah, it's going to stand up out of it, I'm pretty sure, but dang it, she's going to know anyways. She knows. And then she kept like trying me. She was like, I really wish I could play that Roblox room. Will I be able to after my birthday? I think I'm going to be able to after my birthday. I really think you got me the card. And so I've convinced her that I did not. I love to play that game. I just don't want her to know in advance. I told her it ruins it for mommy when you're not surprised. Don't do that. Make it a surprise. Don't sneak. Don't try to see. Oh, okay, look. It just says virtual item, so maybe she'll know. There's no other gift card she asked for, but whatever. And then I did find this really cute. I'm pretty sure I decided this is going to be the bag for her coach bag. Oh, no, I didn't. That's a lie. I decided, well, the green mat, you know, green and green, but they're different greens anyways. And I want to be able to lay the bag flat, not sideways. So, yeah, the llama will be for the coach bag. I thought that was so cute. It drives me crazy. $5.99 for the bag. You know what I mean? This is just, it's paper. And, like, really? I don't know. I guess people to make their money, their coin, but... And then usually for anybody else, I don't get frou-frou and do the ribbons and stuff, or I just, you know, curl ribbon myself, but I'm out. So I got this really pretty pink and white glitter speckled tissue paper, kind of holographic glitter. I'm trying to get it in the light where you can see it. I thought that was so cute for the llama bag, and a pretty pink bow. I just want to dress up the package to be as pretty as I can. And then I have some like, what is that, like tinsel, you know, that you put in Easter baskets. I have this really pretty iridescent pink, I'll show you in a second, I'll go get it, that matches, and I'm going to fill the bag. I just want the bag to be so beautiful. And then I grabbed these guys that I'm just going to take the scissors and curl the string, and there's 4 colors. We've got blue, lime green, orange, and red to do up the green bag. And then I have this XOXO one over here I'm going to use as well. So bags and all of that are good to go. And I do have some really pretty silver wrapping paper. I want to try to wrap at least one of her gifts. I don't know why, but it matters to me. So moving right along, in Carolina, she saw this. She thought it was just so cute. And I'm like, see, this is stuff you want, Coach bags, but then you want baby bags. But it's cute, you know what I mean? She can use it for different outfits. And just, there's a little stuffed dolphin inside. Super soft, super, super cute. And then in Carolina, she really wanted, I always wanted beautiful sundresses because you can just find different stuff there that you're not going to find, you know, in Colorado. So we looked in a few stores and the sizing was so crazy. Everything was either so huge or so tiny. And so I took her back to the beach house to play with some kids, and then I went back into town and I found some stuff. This is just a basic gray tank, but they had like a 5 for $25 sale. So I wanted to get her at least something. I got me some tank tops. Just cute, casual, breathable. I always used to hate, like, it's cool to give people clothes if you give them gifts too, but I don't think it's right when you just give your kids clothes as a gift. You're a parent. You are supposed to provide them clothing, like whether it's a birthday or not. So I understand if people are struggling, then that's a different story. But if you're able, don't give them like bedding or shoes and be like, happy birthday. Like, that's something I feel I'm supposed to provide her no matter what. That's a necessity. That's my responsibility. So I don't see clothes really as a gift unless it's something, you know, expensive or excessive amount, whatever. But she's getting a few clothes. So that's that. And then how cute. They had one that was so beautiful in pastels. It was more of like light yellows and pinks and stuff. I really wanted that one, but again, the sizings were just not working. So, and she's so into the tie-dye right now. We have 2 tie-dye videos up on YouTube. Check those out. It was fun, but our patterns did not come out in any patterns. It was just colors, so we'll have to try again. But how cute is this? It just looks like her. And now her skin, she got so tan. She's so beautifully brown. She just looks so gorgeous when she's tan. She's always beautiful. But I love in the summer when her skin gets so dark and caramel, and the colors just pop against her skin tone. So beautiful. Her little legs, long legs. I just think it looks so cute. It's not strapless. It has straps. I'm just holding it like that. I can't even wear strapless stuff because of my small situation. It just falls down. So I wouldn't ever purchase her a strapless anything so she can sit there and pull it up all day. This is so soft. I wish you guys could just touch it. I don't know how to explain. But I love the mesh net detailing. Super cute. The brand is Full Circle Trends. So I don't know if that's, you know, more of a Carolina brand or if they sell all around or just to like, you know, geographic locations that need warmer beach attire. I have to hop up because the other 2 are out there. I'll be right back. Done this one. I feel like there's something else that I'm missing and I cannot think what. And then I bought her a while back this really, really beautiful comb. It's really more of a sentimental piece than it is like for usage, but it's this really beautiful comb and it has 2 little birds on it and they're perched on the branch, and it's really, really sweet, beautiful. It's wooden. It's something that I felt like I love that kind of stuff when people give me sentimental gifts that I can just put on display on my dresser or on my you know, my armoire and stuff. I love that sort of thing. I love looking over at photos of my grandparents. I have my grandmother's old makeup compact, her old lighter, things like that that are just so beautiful. Her tray, her glass mirror tray with her brushes and her combs and perfume bottles, and I don't know. So maybe it's just me, and I'm sure now she'll be like, okay, thanks, Mom, or want to use it for her Barbies, but hopefully someday it will mean something to her. So I put it in a place where I wouldn't forget where it was. My noggin is just, I cannot remember where I put it. I can't get over how shiny my curls look. I'm like, okay. So I have to find that, but I'm working on it, okay? I am working on it. Now, she will be excited about this one. The purple one that she saw at the store that she really liked, I tried to, of course, find something similar since that's what she really liked, but I just wasn't able. But again, with her being really into the tie-dye, and since she picked a purple one out that didn't fit, I went with this red tie-dye one dress, whatever. I hate like the square, I don't know, for a little kid it's okay, but like, I don't know, like the bra tops always show through them, but she doesn't have that problem. So kind of scrunched up there, and then it kind of goes into an ombre effect tie-dye. The material is really nice. It's like linen-y, just really light and breathable, so I think she'll really like that. And then before we left, I was going through Target looking for something, and I found, she has a thing for like floral dresses with like tropical floral print, just like light. I wanted one of these for myself. I think this is so gorgeous. I would love a dress like this. I might go online and try to find me an extra large. I kid you not, because this is a medium 7-8. I bet you I could fit if they had like a 14-16. That's terrible. I'm supposed to be talking about her gifts. I'm like, I want one, but the material, it's so soft. I love the ribbing detail. This light makes all the difference. Do you guys love this light? Can you see everything better? Isn't that pretty? And then crisscross straps in the back. I like the cut there where it'll kind of be a slight bell at the base. Super cute. So about right above or to the knee length dress. And I got that guy at Target, and it's by Art Class, in case you want to look it up. I know I'm forgetting some stuff, and I have to think. I really have to think. Oh, she has some cosmetics, of course. Some spun gel. I got her a couple different scents of spun gel. Some St. Lux body glitter. Some bath bombs. She really liked doing the under eye gels. She wants to be like mommy, you know? So I got her a 5-piece set from Banter Beauty because we liked those ones. We blew through them. I got her some new shampoo and conditioner. I cannot think of the brand off top. It's a new kids brand. My grandma is like super sensitive to any scent or fragrance, so I have to be really careful when purchasing and doing so. Because even I could, when I wash it here and then we go by there, she's like, get outside, go out of the house. What's your laundry detergent? It's bad. So got that, and then sorry, I'm holding up this top. I'm trying here. Oh, I had gotten this in, I think, a single swag box, and she loves the sleep eye mask, so I knew she would really like this, even though she's like 12 right now. This one is the Ivy Olivia Satin Eye Mask. I don't know what it looks like because I haven't opened it. There's like actually a peel, so I'm not going to open a gift. But I know she'll be really, oh, she saw on the counter, she goes, Mom, can I use this? Can I have this? So I lied, and I was like, oh, no, that's going to a friend of mine, actually. I'm sorry, sweetie. So it was really intended for her. She'll be happy about that. And then I just so happened to catch her browsing because I monitor what she does online. If I hear sounds, if I hear adults, if I hear hip-hop music, anything twerking or Megan Thee Stallion, or I'm over there, like, what you watching? And now I probably should install something, but whatever. She does good. She knows if something's inappropriate that she's got to, I told her we don't watch no booties shaking, no talking about guns or violence. So she does pretty good. But she was over there real quiet, and so I was like, what are you looking at? And I came over and popped up, and she was on, like, Shine or something, looking at chokers and rings. And so I was like, that's my baby. Because she just used to not care at all. Like, she's a tomboy like me, and she didn't want to get ready. So I thought if I could entice her with, Coach bags and things like that, that she would kind of get more into the beauty and self-care, and it's worked. I've created a freaking monster. She'd be stealing my skincare, all that. So I just kind of saved the rings that she was looking at. It's good. I thought so too. I try, man. So yeah, I went on Amazon and just looked and found, what is this, a 36 count of rings. They're just kind of generic. It's her first sets. If she breaks them, bends them, loses them, scratches them, she treats them all really well, and they look great being as cheap as they are. Then I'll start to get her some gold plated, and you know what I mean, as she gets a little older, for sure. But even when I order through like FabFitFun sales, I remember I got this beautiful Genevieve necklace. It was like diamonds and it was rose gold and it was a beautiful piece. And she was like, are you gonna order one for me too? Can I have one? And I almost felt like, is that appropriate? But I did. And I don't let her wear it, really, only out to dinner. But you know what I mean? I don't know. See, that's where I struggle. I'm like, am I spoiling? Or is that okay? If she's responsible and treats things well and that's what she loves, then what's the problem? She wants a horse. I can't buy her a horse. You know what I mean? So why not? Why not some beautiful jewelry? I don't know, but she'll like these. I know she'll have fun with that. She'll be excited. She'll probably give some to her little girlfriend and whatever. So that's that, and then like the electric scooter, and then we'll do the season pass, like I said, for Elitch's, and I'll treat her, you know, that day, get whatever you want to eat as much as you can, if that's, you know, turkey leg, and then a funnel cake, and then with the summer, I told her, you know, we always do like the taste of Colorado, and we do all those fun things, and kids spree, and like I really, really tried to like find stuff to do. I took her boating. I want to take her whitewater rafting this summer. I'm going to look myself into some rock climbing. I don't know anything about that. Being a Colorado native, I grew up in the city. So it's like I wasn't in high school telling my friends, like, let's load up the car and go fishing. You know, like I wish that I was kind of like more like Aspen, Vale, you know, somewhere like where that's probably what my friends were doing. So I don't know. I also want to get her a pair of ice skates because, you know, the skater in me still really wants her to skate. But with my chronic pain and stuff, I have to wonder how much of that after 12 years of skating contributed to my pain. But, you know, I think I'm on the right track with the gifts. I think I did all right. Did I do all right? I'm trying to read. My eyes are so bad. I cannot. Like, I'm going to have to read it after I log off. Hi. Well, thank you. I think. Hello. So let me know what you guys think. Are those some good gifts? Do you think she's going to be happy? Did I overdo it? Would you buy your 8-year-old a Coach bag? The camera bag, if you got a really good deal and if they were responsible and would treat it really well. Don't just throw me under the bus here, because I'm sure there's going to be some parents like, that's ridiculous. And there's going to be other parents and like, my baby is decked out in Prada. And I'm like, I wish. So to each his own, I guess. But that's what I got, guys. So I guess I'll share this over on YouTube. I don't know. I might do a different video and kind of like, I just do such casual format. I'm just talking to you. I just want to talk to you, you know? So I don't know what there is to edit. So I feel like weird when I don't edit, but straight to the point. I am going to start working on the scooter right after I eat. My food is sitting out of there getting soggy, so I didn't want to be late for you guys. I said 3:30. So I'm going to eat, and then I don't know if I'll set up a live or not. I'm always scared because at the end of the live, if it crashes or something, then all the work that I've done, I don't have recorded, and then I'm not going to unassemble the scooter to re-record it. And sometimes, like, after it's done rendering, I'm not paying attention when it asks you if you want to save it. So I'm all over the place. This ADD, I can't, it creates problems for me, for real. It really does. I'm like, you would think it would just be easy, but it's not. So that's that. I'm so excited. My baby is going to be 8 years old. Like, that's crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. Now I keep telling, like, Ameirah, you're 8 years old. And she's like, I'm 7. I'm like, you better don't play with me, little girl. You are 8. I'm like, you are 2 days, 5 days, then 10 days away. You're 8. Let's not do this. So I just can't believe it. It's gone so fast. Like, when your parents tell you, like, oh, the years go so fast, or when you see, like, your aunts and your cousins and family, and they say, like, you've grown so much, time goes so fast. And, like, when you're a kid, you're like, no, it doesn't. I see it now as a mom. Now I'm, like, sad. And watching her fly by makes me realize I'm getting older. And now I see how it's, like, life is, you know what I mean? We get one, unless you believe in reincarnation and all that. But we get this life once. And it's, like, I just want... That makes me sad. I'm like, I feel like I'm 30, and next thing I know, I'll be 80. We only, you know, do 365. You only get 365 days times whatever. That's not that much. Like, it's not, and you never know when you're going to go. So I'm just so excited to share another great year with her, and I hope that she's so happy, and I hope that she does great things this year. She's crushing it in soccer. She is in love with our martial arts. I don't have words for what it's meant to me to do it with her. Like, I just wanted her to have some self-defense skills and whatnot, but it's so much bigger than that at this point. The bond that we share, the time that we spend, me being able to really help her advance, and I don't know, just training together and being in class, and all the other kids look and stuff, and I think that they see, like, wow, they have a good relationship, and I'm like, I love my baby so much. She drives me crazy. And she's like a teenager in a child's body, like that 13 going on 30 thing. It's literally like 8 going on 45. Like, she just thinks she knows it all and whatever. But I do love that confidence about her. She deserves the world. She deserves the best birthday. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. I almost gave her the Coach bag when it came. I think I was talking about it to you guys under the post and stuff. I was like, I don't know that I can hold this. I just love giving gifts. I love seeing the excitement on people's faces. I don't know. I love seeing her happy. So I'm really excited. All right, guys, I'm going to eat really quick, and then I'll either record, and then in a few hours it'll be up and you'll see the scooter, or I will do it on live. So, yeah. Don't forget that you can find this dress at Target. It was $14. Really, really good deal. I'm like, really good deal. This stuff came from Surf City, so that might be a little bit more difficult if you're interested in it, but they were only like $20, and this one's by Ingear, I-N-G-E-A-R Kids. Ingear Kids. We got the tank top by We People. The rings were from Amazon. If you're interested, drop a comment and I can get you a link. I'm pretty sure I just Googled kids ring sets or something like that. I am going to gift her the Gemma Simone bracelets as well, I think. Just because they're a little too young for me, I think. But I think she'll have a good time with them. It's got the anchor and then the gold chain and then the star and the moon and just some pretty charms. So I'm going to gift her that too, and she'll feel fancy. She likes getting jewelry. Oh, sunglasses. There's so much more. I did get her more stuff. Some fireworks. So the list goes on. We've got the Ivy Olivia eye mask that came in this single swag box. Again, this came from Surf City, North Carolina. The brand on this guy is Fancy Pals, the original toy pet carriers. I love this romper. I wanted one for myself. Like the 10, 12 probably would have fit, but I wanted it to be about her. It's by Full Circle Trends. It was like $19. The scooter, I'll get all the info for you. And the Coach bag, if you're interested, once she's opened it, I am going to take some imaging. And I think there I'll include the price for you that's current, if it's available, where it's in stock, and probably what I paid for it if I can find the receipt. I want to be accurate. And I think that's that, you guys. So do me a favor. Tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to make a birthday post. Flood it. Just please flood it. Tell her happy birthday. Tell her whatever you want, of course. But, that you like seeing her on the blog or whatever. Because she always says, funny, like, do you think I'm good? Do you think they like me? And she's shy and nervous to do more. So pump her up. Make the girl feel good. It's a birthday. She's really interested in what we've got going on with YouTube and stuff, so it would mean a lot to her to hear it from you guys, and it would mean even more to me that you care enough to do that for her. So wish Ameirah a happy 8th birthday, and wish me luck with this scooter assembly and getting all of this stuff wrapped. Should be pretty easy doing bags and paper. That's my thing. I like that stuff, and I'm gonna write a beautiful, beautiful card for her, something sentimental. I have every card that my mother, grandmother, everybody ever gave me. I have notes from my friends in school, and that stuff just means a lot to me. So I know it will mean a lot to her to hear it from you. That's that, you guys. I love ya. I'm trying to push out more content for you. There are several new videos up on YouTube, including single swag unboxing for June, and also the Coach Pillow Tabby 26-inch bag in taffy. We talk a little bit of details about the shoulder straps and the pockets, and I really just show you and kind of obsess for a second. And then what else will be on there? I'll try to get a skincare video out this week. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot. And like once I get through her birthday, and then once I start I have a new job, so much. So just bear with me, but please go over and check us out on YouTube. The link for the Coach Pillow Tabby video is in my bio, and also in the last post that I had made about it. So check that out, please. Like, share where you can, and subscribe. We are really going to start to try to transition here into making YouTube a little bit more of a thing for us. So we would really appreciate it. All right, guys, that's that. Love ya. Bye. I always forget how to even get out of here. Go do my makeup.